Hey guys, I know it's been a while, but it's 2020 and I finally got my voice back because I had a bad New Year's to start and everything with losing my voice and everything. But also, everyone's doing this 10-year challenge. So, technically 10 years ago would be 2009 or 10. Um, I really don't know what has changed and what hasn't changed because I still don't have the right to tell you guys what happened technically with my family and everything, why I haven't been vlogging or reporting or doing a lot of stuff, just doing very minimal stuff. But then again, I do have the right. Um, been through enough breakups and everything over the past 10 years to know that it ain't worth it sometimes to get your heart broken, but then it's sometimes worth it to get your heart broken because the outside part of it, meaning things that have happened and everything, usually dictate how your future's going to be, what type of person you are and everything. So, yeah. And I wanted to do an elaborate video for you guys, really elaborate, like with all special effects and everything, because I finally got the new version of my editing program and everything. But there's been a lot of changes, especially with YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and everything. Most of the time, it just sometimes isn't worth it to post because the haters are still out there, which I don't understand how and everything. But 2020, what's my 2020 gonna be? Because I'm trying to think. And then I go to myself, no, shouldn't think. I'm going to let it play out. Because I shouldn't have to worry about the past 10 years. I shouldn't have to worry about the past 20 years. I shouldn't have to worry about the past few years. I should worry about the here and now, but remember the past. The difference. Not worry about it because it's in the past. Right now's the present, and the future's not written. But to update you guys on much of everything that's been going on, we still have the situation with my sister's family, meaning her husband and everything and stuff, and it's gotten a little bit better, but not much and everything. They're still working on trying to get themselves back together and everything, and there is a development. I set foot in their house. Yeah, I swore I'd never set foot there, but I set foot there. And it was a consolation because FedEx was holding my package that I had ordered hostage, and it was either that or never get this package and everything. So it was it just basically, you could tell nothing had changed and everything and stuff like that. So yeah, I will say my brother-in-law's still alive. He's trying to do his best and everything. But it was a very serious situation that we had, and my family doesn't like to talk about these things. But I will update you on this. It was his heart. The hospital misdiagnosed him, and he suffered for it. That's all I can tell you guys. So the family now suffers for it because that's what happens with this family. We put family first. We don't think of things as petty. We don't think of things as craziness or anything that other people think are important. Like their iPhones, their Androids, their everything, you know? So, yeah. So, oh, and I finally said no to something. My job tried to offer me a position of full time, but it meant I would lose more than I had gained. I would lose my seniority, my status, my 13 years there and everything, because according to them, I have been working there as nothing, according to personnel and everything, that my 13 years there didn't count, and that if I change out, they would be a temporary 6 months, and after 6 months, they can say goodbye to me. Now, I have dyslexia with synesthesia and dysphagia, where I don't like talking about it, but I have had my head bashed in at the age of 10. My mom says it was 7, but 7 was when I almost fell out of the roller coaster at Hershey Park. Because back when I was a kid, they used to use ropes to hold you in. And my head injury was caused at the Botanical Gardens here in New York during a Halloween event, which messes with my short-term memory as well as many other things that I have wrong with me. So it accompanies my dyslexia and everything. And I don't like talking about it because people say, oh, you're not sick. You're not whatever. So, yeah. So, we've been having our ups and downs. So, what's going to change in 2020? Well, like I said, we're still dealing with what we have to deal with. Things are trying to get better. And things here just are going to play out the way they play out. The book is doing well. It's not selling well, but it's doing well. I wrote a second book, a kid's book, and I have my plans for my second and third kids book and everything and stuff. Plus, I made a decision that I'm going to write about growing up with what I have wrong with me and everything and stuff with my dyslexia, as well as things that happened around here. Now, forewarning all my exes, it's my biography, so you're all going to be in there. And you gave up the rights when you threw me away. So you can't say anything about anything because you guys have nothing to do with me, but you created who I am when it comes to looking at who's actually worthy nowadays and everything. I'm still mourning the loss of my friend Spencer. I've gotten better. I mean, well, I'm going to cry again, but and the voice is still a little messed up, but no, I'm not crying like I used to, but I'm crying. I still can't forgive someone for what they did, but at the same time I did forgive. It's sort of, you know what I mean? So yeah. Oh, and YouTube, because I don't have enough followers, won't let me do the live feeds unless I'm on my main computer. So that's why this is being taped and everything, guys. As you can see, the place is still a mess. Everyone's saying copyright, but guys, under the 1976 Copyright Act, this is used to voice, teach, and give people understanding. Plus, I drew that in 2000. That's my drawing. All right? And if you want to see, there's my signature right there. Okay? So, if you guys at YouTube are monitoring this and everything, just know that I also bought that DVD and I bought all that stuff up there and I have the receipts. And you're allowed to do that if you buy it. All right? As long as you pay for it, you own the copyright to it. Guys, I look everything up. All right? So who's ever reviewing this and everything, because you already took down too many of my stuff for my reviews and everything. But 10 years. Everyone keeps saying, oh, talk about 10 years. No, I will not, because you guys know what my 10 years are like. They're on here. And some of them think they're about you, and they're like, some people think it's about themselves, and I'm like, no, 10 years, there's a lot of people that entered my life and exited my life. Some aren't here anymore, some physically and mentally. Some are in the world beyond and everything. But what can you do? You can't dwell on it. And that's what one keeps telling me, don't dwell on the past, don't dwell on the past. But you also got to remember, I'm by myself. People I thought cared about me used me. And with everything going on here, I have no time to really focus on things unless it's a major thing, like working on The Legend of the Traveling TARDIS, working on projects people give me, working at work, that hopefully I still have a job, and many other things that I deal with media. But like I said, the 1976 Act does allow me to do all this and everything as for educational purposes and stuff. But then you still have the haters. And I know I'm rambling, guys, and everything, but I just wanted to give you a quick update for 2020 that I'm not dwelling on the past, that things are still not fixed here, and those haters need to go away and everything. So, yeah. Otherwise, everything else is starting to look good for me. Making new friends, making new people in my life, new connections, and I just wish that all of you out there who don't know the whole story about what happened years ago, or who still want to play the game, find a new game, find a new hobby, research and do your homework, because I'm going to take care of this year for me. And if you guys are starting trouble or anything, who's really the ones that look bad? I just wish that people would tell the truth to themselves and to others, because it'll be less of a headache. And I wish to tell others that to let me go. I've let everybody else go. Now it's time for them to let me go. Nothing's going to change, nothing ever. Because everyone does deserve chances, but sometimes you have to say, that's it, no more chances, you're done. And I said that to a lot of people over the 10 years. And you know what? I wouldn't change a thing. No matter how much these people abused me, no matter how much these people lied about me, cons that destroyed my reputation, especially one out on the island and everything. People are still being delusioned with that one, but I will never back down. And I don't back down. I back away, but I don't back down. I will keep speaking my truth, just like I published the book to show my side of the story when no one else would listen. And once I put my memoirs down, you guys will know everything about me. You know? But then again, I am a Scorpion, and mystery does follow Scorpios. So, I want you all to be happy, to be bright, and be you. And you too, when you're reviewing this, 1976 Act, this is for educational and to update everybody that I'm still here. All right?